Anyway, Paul, I heard everybody had a good time last week.
Yeah, I think so.
Okay, so hey, we really appreciate that.
250 people.
250 people, and you spend the time with us, okay? And really, you know, share my energy. You know, I'm a little bit crazy here and there, but we believe Paul and I put together this Generation X panels really has its uniqueness.
Right.
Right.
Lots of unique points.
Very unique points. This generation panels really expand the how do I say, not really application, expand imagination, the things people never thought they're able to do, now they're able to do.
Yes.
Okay. Obviously, we talk about how from electrical distributor all the way to the end users, all the design, the feature, the functionality of their products. When we put this one together, Paul, it's in our head. How do we carry the benefits all the way to the end?
Right.
Which means everybody in this pipeline, all the way to end user, has this one called "What's in for me?" Aha! This is what we're thinking about. You're able to get.
Everybody wants to know that.
Okay. So that being said, I think the cool things I want to expand a little bit more here is this. Okay. What we offering the Generation X, Paul, is called a baseline.
Right. Your basic panel. Right.
Okay. Even basic panel, all the features.
Right. Lots of features.
You're talking about replaceable.
It's just our
universal driver.
Our basic panel.
All the basic stuff, everything. You're talking about all the kind, all taking care of everyday's contractor's job and everybody.
Yep.
However, that's not it.
Yeah.
Okay. Paul built this panel for all the expansion. And you just wonder, what do you mean about the expansion? Yeah. For instance, Paul, we got a request coming. You can explain that to people. People called us last week. We got it. We love it. Can you do 20-foot extension cord on it?
Right.
I said, what the heck are you talking about?
Yeah.
Paul, would you explain?
Yeah. So somebody asked if they wanted to remote, like mount the panel 50 feet away, and then they wanted to plug it into the J box. That's not a problem. The panel itself does not come with the 20-foot cord, but we can add it. It's a capability.
That's our extended thing.
Yeah, we can actually, no problem.
Because believe it or not, TCP have two major warehouses, one in Cleveland, one in Vegas.
Yep.
Both warehouses is complete capable to do the additional work. Yeah. For instance, battery backup.
Battery backup is one, yeah.
Now, people want to have a 20-foot extension cord.
Right.
Paul can put in it.
No problem.
As a matter of fact, today, Paul just create another item number.
Yeah.
For 20, because you have to order that.
Yeah.
How do we know? So we give you the item number, you can order that. Then Paul, people in the warehouse assembly line will attach to 20-foot cord. Now, another thing Paul come out and said, okay, is that 20-foot is a bare wire cable or right, Paul?
Right. Yeah. Do you want like a wire like this?
Or with that
polyvinyl? Or do you want something like this?
Right. You know, so we have to know. So in other words, is this every day, guys? I bet you 100%. Every day, the contractors actually with that specific building and specific applications, they need a little bit help. Okay, because hey, they're not. If they need to, if the junction box is 20 foot away, they have to do something about it.
Yeah, and that's where we come in. We're here to help.
Right. So that request will go to distributor salespeople or salespeople. Okay. That's why we are here for. Paul, every day stand by. Truly stand by.
Yep.
Okay. Whatever you need. Okay. Couple of things are going to happen. For me, too easy to say, right?
Yeah.
I say, do. Okay. But for Paul, he has to do something. Number one, any request coming, Paul has to set up the item number.
Yeah.
Otherwise, you cannot order the product.
Yeah. We need to know what you want.
Right, so, but those item number usually is add something to the end.
Yeah, right. If it's a 20-foot cord, we would just add like 20 seats at the end.
Right.
So we
okay, and something like that.
Yeah.
Paul also will offer his service to your guys, which means you're able to bring your request with the contractors together, talking to Paul.
Yeah.
Okay.
Do that with it.
So that's just, I mean, 20 foot is one thing. We got a person come in is a 50 foot.
Yeah.
I said, what the heck this guy's doing with a
Could do a
50
50
foot?
as well.
I think his junction box is far, far away.
I don't know what they're doing with that one, but that was an interesting one. Yeah.
Okay. I heard not too many people doing that. Maybe only one company able are winning.
Right.
Winning. It's a willingness, right?
It's a willingness.
It's not that difficult to do, but it's a willingness.
Yeah.
Most people today, all they do is we call in and out,
Mhm.
right? They bring some panels in,
Right.
okay, with everything cheap stuff in, they move them out, okay? Not too many people is what we do are willing to do is
Right.
all the things in between to make that happen.
That's right.
Okay, so that being said, I want to do one more thing here. Okay, would you put this chart up one more time? So, Paul, let's walk us through every single
all the stuff.
option because 20 foot, 40 foot is more options.
Right. Not listed on the chart.
I know.
Not listed on the
Eventually,
chart.
this piece of paper will run out of space. But at least let's go through one more time.
Right.
Okay, Paul, go ahead.
Lots of options on this. First option you're going to see on this is we do a 120 watt 2x4 panel. I don't think anybody does 120 watts.
Mm-hmm.
That's a lot of lumens, a lot of wattage on that panel. So we offer that, and it is listed on DLC, as you see, if you follow the chart across, as a high bay in that category. So we have a lot of DLC certifications as well. Not only did we do the 120 watt, we do a 65, 55, 46 watt as well. Again, 2x4 and listed on the DLC as a high bay as well. We can also do that in the low bay version. All kinds of options there. Now, moving on from that, we can do a 36, 32, 26 watt, which is our standard panel. That's the guy we talk about all the time. Wattage and color selectable.
Yeah.
Okay, so that's great. And then we also have a 26, 22, 18 watt in the 2x2. Okay, and those are wattage and color selectable as well. And then as a kicker, we're going to add that fourth wattage in.
Yeah.
We're adding that fourth wattage into the 2x2 and the 2x4. So instead of 32, 26, 22, we're going to go 36, 22, I believe 18. And then on the 2x2, we're going to do 32, 26, 22, 15.
Right, Paul, it's very simple because, Paul, what happens is this. Each application is a little bit different.
Right.
Okay. Old days, you really don't have any choices.
Yeah.
So what happened to us for the last 12 months?
Yeah.
Number one is our efficacy went up.
Right.
Okay, above 150 lumens per watt.
Quite a bit.
That's why we're able to drop from the 46
Right.
to 36.
Right. And that's our 22%.
That's a 20% savings. That's number one. Number two is this. We mentioned very commonly when people have a low ceiling or common area, okay, not work area, I'm saying common area.
Right. Just wherever. Yeah.
Right. So at that time, all people need is enough light.
Right. You don't need a lot of light.
That's why we add additional low wattage to it. The 18 watt at the 18 watt with the 4100K or even the other colors. Okay, the 18 watt will punch out 2700 lumens.
Right.
At a certain area, that's enough. Because let's face it, guys. Okay, the main benefit of LED save money.
Right.
So since it's save money, we want to go extreme.
You can maximize your savings.
Right, extreme.
Mhm.
Okay, that's why we offer people. Now, there's one thing I want to point out.
Right.
Now you can help me on that.
Sure, absolutely.
Okay. Some people say, oh, we have 5, 6 different wattage. Some people even said, oh, I can drop from 65 watt down to 18 watt. We say, don't do it. You cannot do that because there's a rule we have to follow. It's the physics.
Right.
The physics saying called half. If you're 36 watt, half is 18.
Right.
You cannot drop below 18.
Right.
Right, Paul?
Yeah, you'll run into all kinds of problems on the electrical.
You'll run into the problem electrical side. Also, the balance below 50% of your rated wattage, it does not perform well.
Right.
In other words, the efficacy. Because sometimes it's a bad idea if you draw the power to the panel too low.
Yep.
It does not help the panel with the LED in series, in parallel, it doesn't work properly.
Yeah.
Okay, so guys, that's why this is the rule we follow. It's called 50% rule. 50% rule. Okay. So with that, we're this this 18-watt coming. Believe it or not, you may need it.
Yeah,
Okay, not all the time. Okay, normal circumstances, I would say 70%, you need 36 and 5,400 lumens. Believe it or not, you may have 5 to 6%, you need this 18-watt punch out 2,700
Yeah.
lumens.
yeah,
Right.
lots of options on the panels there.
Right.
That's
Okay.
lots of wattage.
Sure. Keep going, Paul.
I'm gonna keep going on this now. So we talked about all the wattage selection options. What to note here is that we have two different color selectable options as well now. We have a 3 CCT color panel. So that's your 35, 41, 50K. That's the most common stuff. But then we also brought in a 6 color panel. So you'll see that listed, all the options for 6 color as well on it.
The 6 is just 2765.
Still lots of options, lots of options.
Lots of options.
And then last but not least, all the panels, if you see on the far right there, all the panels have the DLC, NLC listing control options
Yeah.
available.
This is a big deal right now.
Very
That's
big,
why
very big deal.
we already started building the 12 volts.
Yeah.
Okay. We actually use up all the components for non-12 volts. Okay. They are phasing out. So I would say right now, our factory already started shipping 12 volts as we speak right now. Okay. It's very simple because we don't want to end up with the situation with or without.
Right.
So you know what? Let's just pause it. Let's just do everything with 12 volts on it.
Yep.
Because we have to give people some option.
And
Okay.
We'll have what we call a controls ready panel for you.
Right. Okay. So that being said, believe it or not, there's one thing you missed. It's important for the utilities here, low bay and high bay.
I did miss that,
Right.
yes.
Okay.
So if you
what
look
does that mean?
Yeah, if you look at that column, it says low bay and high bay. What that's referring to is the DLC listing. So if you go on the DLC website, you'll see that our panels can be listed and are listed in the low bay and the high bay categories, depending on the panel to make sure it meets the
For
requirements.
instance, our 36-watt were rated separated as ambient, and another I number is being low bay.
Yep.
Okay, so you can use that based on your program you are in.
Right.
For the same token, our 65-watt panels rated as ambient, but
Yes.
also rated as high
High
bay
bays.
because it hits 10,500 lumens.
I bet.
That's part of it.
Yeah.
That's lots of lumens.
That's a lot.
So
of
for your information, we just finished the try run on 2x2.
2x2.
No, 2x2, 65-watt. 2x2, 65-watt punch out 10,500 lumens. The 2x2 will be rated as the high bay.
That's a lot too.
That's a
That's
lot.
2 by 2
Yes.
is smaller.
Question, using Ellis's 50% rule example, was the 36-watt the original wattage of the old traditional fixture?
Well, if you go back to 2015, yes. But the efficacy was very low on
Very
it.
low.
Very, very
At
low.
that time, we really cannot
Yeah.
go at 50. 50% is the physics for the driver.
Yeah.
But when your efficacy is low, you even cannot drop to 50%
Right.
on the power because it's not enough room out
Then
there.
you run into problems.
Right.
Yeah, you get
The reason we're able to drop to 50% today, the driver by itself never changed.
right.
Okay, the room on the driver at the 50% never changed. Okay,
Mhm.
the reason we didn't drop to 50% was the original panel only 110, 120 lumens per watt.
Right.
Total lumen is just not enough for us to drop to 50%. But today we do,
Yeah. Hopefully that answered the question.
right? Okay, now that being said, okay, Paul, that being since it's a big deal, please look into that. Especially in the East Coast, that there's a lot of utility program going on over there. Okay, we mentioned this called Blue sensors, which has a motion sensors.
Yep.
Which also have a day harvesting in it. Okay.
Uh-huh.
And I tell you, they give lots of review on it. Now,
Yeah.
upon standardize this whole thing, like we mentioned this only. All the drivers, as we speak right now, not in our warehouse, the new drivers coming has 12 volts in it.
Yep.
So all Paul done is, I would say take like less than 5 minutes, 2
Yeah.
to 3 minutes.
Yeah.
Just pop a sensors. Doesn't matter if the dual sensors or the smart lighting sensor, just pop the sensors at the back of the driver. That's it.
Very
You
fast.
put that one back into the box on the
Mhm.
top.
Yep.
As far as you're concerned, you don't have to worry about a thing. You install the panel just like normally do,
Right.
right? Okay.
Nothing changes for you when you add it.
So if you need any additional things, I have something else coming, Paul.
Okay.
Okay,
There we go.
yeah. We also have in the fourth third point,
Uh-huh.
we have coming is the panels is rated by NSF.
Oh, so now we're gonna get.
Go on, explain that. to me.
Yeah, so NSF, it used to be National Sanitation Foundation, but now they just go by NSF. But it's basically for restaurants, food service, that kind of stuff. So we're gonna get that rating on the panel.
Yeah, but we rate a certain way because we only can rate in the one way, not the other way.
Yeah,
Right?
yeah, it'll get rated for food service process.
Right. But only rate is drop the ceilings.
Right,
That's
it's gotta
called
be-
complete
Yeah, it's
NSF. Or half
gotta
of-
be plenum. It's gotta be in a plenum, like in a drop ceiling.
in the drop ceiling,
Yeah.
because NSF has the two different ratings, okay? If you have drop ceilings, all it does is in the environment, okay?
Right.
It's contained environment up to the ceiling. So what it does is we complete seal, okay, guys? If you look at that, we complete seal here.
So,
So the front is waterproof.
Mhm.
The front is waterproof. The back is not. So this panel, we have an NSF rating on, only apply to the drop ceiling. If you want to hang from the ceiling, no. That's a separate rating. The whole panel has to be waterproof,
right,
which for the panel is impossible.
right.
Okay, now that being said, when I was on the road,
Uh-huh.
people asking me this question. Are you able to make a panel as waterproof?
Yeah, you probably could.
As long as I have an SF rating on, then it's my front is waterproof.
Yeah, there you go.
Lots of food service and this and that.
Mhm.
That's because they need to wash it,
Yeah, they wanna wash it down, yeah.
okay? Not necessarily NSF. So certain area they like to wash it.
Yep.
Okay, so for that, with NSF rating on, we actually put a silicone stuff inside, complete seal is waterproof. That's just another way we offer to the market. Okay?
Yep.
Your guys are expert. You also, you're at the front, you're talking to the customer all day long. Okay? Paul and I just sit here using our imagination,
Yeah.
right?
Right.
Just
What you
say,
guys need.
I'm on the road, your guys telling me all the wonderful things that make me to think. Paul gets all the crazy phone calls. Okay, not that crazy.
No,
Yes, people say,
sometimes,
I
but
need
yeah.
this, I need that. Then Paul using that into the needs. So two of us together, we're able to give you more options, but you have to let us know.
Yep,
Okay, now, enough being said on that, we need to move on. I mentioned this before, Paul.
Mhm.
Any products, even the best products, not necessarily is the most successful product.
that's true. It's true.
A successful product have to have the basic elements.
Yes.
The basic elements is the panel
Mhm.
has innovation.
Mhm.
The panel has the greatest, the latest technology in it.
Yeah,
The panel have to benefit people. That's
Right.
what we do.
it's gotta be a
But
benefit.
that all being done, the panel doesn't have legs
Right. It's not moving around by itself.
by itself.
Yeah.
That's why we need your help on it. So today we want to talk about that.
Mhm.
Okay? In the traditional way, we talking about people will help us to move the product. But the legs on the products has the three types of people.
Mhm.
Okay, we're looking for those people. You might be the one of those three.
Could be.
Number one, you know,
Mhm.
we're still continuously looking for qualified,
Yep,
okay, little bit crazy,
a little bit.
independent salesperson.
We are looking for that.
Paul is looking for the good ones, right?
Yeah. Yes, I'm looking for people that
So
want.
if you and your friend has we call agency, right?
Right,
Okay, if people still, I always say this, okay? There are two type of salespeople out there. Number one type of people that are very traditional, this and that.
Yep.
Okay. The second type of people is young,
yep,
okay? They don't know anything,
no,
but man, they have this personality.
as long as they can go out and sell it.
They got to sell.
Yep.
They want to go outside. You just give them the ammunition and then
Yep.
you train them. Okay, not to the full capacity. They take whatever they have, they go out, they BS that way all the way to heaven. Okay.
Yep.
I'm not kidding here. We have people like that,
We do,
right?
yeah.
Okay, that's one type.
Mhm.
Second type is traditional people. The
Right.
traditional people has two different groups. Number one group of those traditional people, they have such a network with all the distributor expos, this and that.
Right,
Do you agree?
yes,
Okay. And we know you know us very well. Okay. I apologize. We didn't communicate with you guys very well in the past. Okay. We always welcome anybody can help us out here. Anybody together with us can make a buck here and there. It's a good
Yeah.
money making panel.
it's an,
You
yeah,
see,
it's an
if
opportunity.
you go with the cheap stuff, you don't really make money out. But if you offer a panel has a feature, has a future, that kind of panel can kind of demand
Yeah.
a more return on it
Right.
and a more price on it, and we all can make more money on it. That the other side of traditional way is people are the refs go after specifiers and
Right.
designers. Today, I will say this, Paul.
Mhm.
Our panel fully qualified for the designers
Oh,
and the
yeah.
specifiers.
Easily,
Do you agree?
yeah, easily. I mean, we are actually spec'd in on
Yeah.
a couple jobs with this already,
Yeah.
so,
The reason is replaceable driver,
yeah,
multi-wattage, multi-function, multi-installation, okay? You know what I mean? Let me tell you something else, what we're doing right now. I'm just sharing with you guys,
Yeah.
okay? It's no big deal. We
yeah, they
have no
like to know,
secrets.
they like to know.
Another thing we do very well is the black frame.
We do black frame as well, yep. Another option, it's not listed on the sheet, but
Not
we
this
do
on
it.
sheet.
Yeah.
We do black frame.
Black
Okay,
frames,
you want
yeah.
a black frame? You let
That's
us
one
know.
of our specs, actually,
Right.
we were spec'd in on one
Right,
of them,
spec
yeah,
in on.
Yeah.
Also, that you have item number on it.
We
Just
do.
for the black frame.
just for the black frame, correct.
That's another thing we do.
Mhm.
Things like that, the specified house or the designing house love to have that kind of things.
Yep,
Okay? All they have to do, you have to do, make a phone call to Paul. It happens.
done,
I would say today, I'm not kind of saying we have the best. We do have the best. I would say today, TCP is a Generation X. It could be the best line for the specifiers and designers.
definitely. It's got lots of options, it's got everything that
Right.
they need, it's got the high efficacy that people look for.
So if
Yeah.
you are either independent,
Uh-huh.
okay, or with a traditional network, or you with the designers and specifiers, or you just on your own, okay, you just love lighting, you love me, think we can hang out together.
Yeah.
We just help me to push this line to the extreme. Okay, I always say this: a cheap panel or panel has no functionality, has no future. We have to look at our own future. People ask me, what do we do 5 years from now, 10 years from now? Answer is very simple. Continue innovation to
Yep.
bring more and more and more benefit to the market, not to bring in inferior material and the cheap stuff. No,
Right.
that has no future. The future is the value in the panels.
Yep.
So all of you guys, if you have any opportunity, please reach out to us. We'd love to talk to you.
Absolutely.
Okay. And we'd love to kind of share our crazy ideas
Yeah.
and together make some money. So that's one side.
Mhm.
The other side, some of you are distributors or your expos on the line. You have your salespeople.
Mhm.
You have your salespeople.
Yeah.
Okay. We really want to engage with you, with your salespeople. Help us to talk to your salespeople. Again, for the same token, your salespeople want to go out to sell differences
Yeah,
and value,
yes,
right? This is the things we're offering here. In the meantime, we are willing to give your outside salespeople some kind of split program. So get them excited so they can get up early in the morning. They can look at the mirror, feel good about themselves, go out together as a team, just pound on the market, show people what the future is about.
Mhm.
Obviously, the split has to be handled in each location, each
Right.
company a little bit different.
each
The-
company is a little different.
each company has your own way to handle that. So we will work with you guys because I believe in this. Okay. Hey, little bit have a little bit money for the coffee, for the lunch,
Yeah.
right? It just make you feel good because you earn it.
Right,
Obviously, the next one on the pipeline, the contractors.
yes, the contractors, can't forget about them.
All of you guys know the contractors out there. Okay? Every morning at the distributor side, the contractor showed up at your door, 6 o'clock in the morning. Right? Your salespeople go out to sell, somebody has to install the product. So contractors, I would say, it's the key. So we already mentioned, all right,
Yep,
the benefit to the contractors,
yes,
right?
yes.
So what's the key point they should tell the contractors for?
So the contractor, it's gonna be ease of installation.
Right,
Okay, we want to make it as quick and fast as possible for that contractor to get this into the ceiling or wherever they're putting it. So that's the benefit to the contractor right there.
right. Because along the way, there's somebody else is going to benefit because hey, we joke about this, the contractors can, hey,
Yeah.
have a couple more coffees.
Yeah,
But in the meantime, as overall, when people bidding on a project, they can really look at it, it's a labor cost here. It's a big deal.
time is money.
Time is money because we want to make sure contract. With that, we're also willing to give the contract some SPIT program for reward them to install the TCP products.
Mhm.
So please reach out to us.
Yeah.
Okay, Paul, right?
Yeah,
We will put because each company, each person,
It's a little bit different.
little bit different. Okay, you have my word. Paul and myself will make you extremely excited because all of us need to have something to be energized,
Yes,
right, Paul?
absolutely.
But together as a team, we are so determined, guys. We can make this line is the number one in the market today. Show people the differences, the value,
Yep.
and the future. Okay, if you have some other ideas, please reach out to us. Okay.
Yep,
In the meantime, guys, okay, I hope they all got last week, everybody got their lunch money, right? So if you have any ideas, first of all, share with us, your friends, reach out to your friends, okay, your contractors, by the
Yeah.
way, okay? Every people, maybe you have a cousin, it's a
Yeah.
little bit crazy like me, like to sell more lighting products, right?
You might, yeah.
They might, anybody, we welcome anybody because it's a teamwork.
Mhm.
All together, we can make that happen.
Yep.
Okay, Paul?
Yes.
Any other thoughts?
Just wanted to check to see if we had any questions that we can answer for anyone.
We do not right now.
Okay.
But also, if you have any suggestions for us,
Let us
because
know.
we do this today, tomorrow,
Yeah.
and Thursday. Then, believe it or not, Friday, I'm on the road.
Okay.
I'm start driving. I may show up in your area, just pop
might
in
be
and say,
there.
hello, Joe. You never know. Okay, guys, that's it. Okay, enjoy your lunch.
All right.
Okay.
Thank you.
Thank you.